To many passers-by, Josef is just another guy sleeping rough. But Josef himself doesn't agree. He's determined to leave the streets. He suffers from bipolar disorder, and like many mentally ill people in Hungary, he's homeless.
Sick people who live a marginalized existence sometimes behave like wolves. When we're queuing at the soup kitchens, you see some people who would be prepared to beat someone up over some bread. I saw someone kicking another guy on the floor, but nobody intervenes.
The problem has worsened dramatically since the closure of Lipod, the biggest psychiatric clinic in Hungary, due to government saving plans. Most of Lipod's 1,000 patients were sent away overnight with nowhere to go. Many of them ended up on the streets. Sometimes they come to soup kitchens like this one to get something to eat. Psychiatric Professor Lajos Simon is concerned.
Mentally ill people are not the type of patients who seek treatment voluntarily. That's the problem. With Lipod's closure, many patients have fallen out of the care system altogether. We simply don't know what's happened to them. Some of them might be living with their families, but most of them are probably wandering around homeless.
We meet Istvan. Yes, he says he knows a few of them, but you hardly ever see them. They're shy, helpless outsiders who are often exploited by others.
The problem is not the people themselves, but the fact that they've ended up on the streets. They're not capable of leading another life.
Only a handful of Lipod's patients found places in other hospitals, such as Semmelweis University Clinic, where Professor Simon works. The authorities claim that every patient is being cared for, but that's simply not true. There are just not enough new treatment facilities.
The first step was carried out involving the closure of the enormous 1,000-bed psychiatric clinic. But the second step never took place. The modern psychiatric system needs more clinics close to where patients live.
But they were never built. Josef is one of the lucky ones. The trained silversmith was working as an interior decorator when he and his wife were struck by depression. Josef was able to find treatment, and his prospects look good.
My wife is still in psychiatric treatment. For a long time, I was in a bad way. I'm trying to get my life back together again and help my wife get back on her feet, so we can gradually start over together.
Professor Simon helped Josef regain his optimism. He's an art lover, and art forms an important part of his therapeutic methods. He's even opened a gallery called bankrupt. Mentally ill patients come here from all over the city to draw, including Josef. These are the faces of illness. Josef comes here almost every day. He says art helps him cope. The gallery is his oasis, his peaceful refuge from the eternal struggle he faces out on the streets. The gallery has a calming effect in these times of hopelessness and high unemployment.
Some people get 3 chances in a lifetime, some just 1. But I'm in control. I have my art and I can feel love. That will never change.
Josef goes off on his way once more. One day, he says, he'll manage to get on top of his life again.